y'all, what's up? It's your favorite girl, Bex21. Okay, and you know, so I just really like to let my edges just go because my hair grows so fast. 21 royalties. Okay, this protective style actually has only been like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks, like just creeping on 2 weeks, and this is what my new growth looks like. So at this point, you're behind. But today we're gonna make some egg rolls for you guys. This is gonna be very simple, simplistic. Majority of these ingredients are plant-based and only vegetables, so it's super affordable, super easy for you guys to make. A lot of these ingredients too are interchangeable, so it's up to you how much you want to have or add. I'm going kind of based off my mom's recipe and the way that she does it. Shout out to mama for the recipe. Yeah, but we're gonna get right into it. I'm gonna show you all the ingredients you need and we're gonna get to cooking. So first things first, you guys are gonna need some monk bean sprout. This is what they look like. Let me turn the light down. There you go. So this is what they look like. They go bad very quickly because there's no fertilizer or pesticides and stuff, so you gotta hurry up and eat these bitches quickly and promptly. So if you're not gonna make it soon, don't buy them. But that's number one ingredient. That's gonna give you a little crunch. We have some fresh ginger. Let me again turn off the light. So we have fresh ginger here. We have some carrot. This is just regular green cabbage, and then I have some bok choy here. Really not necessary, but it's up to you. You guys could even interchange the bok choy for the cabbage if that's what you prefer. We're gonna need green onions, and then here is some red bell pepper. You guys can really use any bell pepper, but I prefer red when I usually cook Asian style food. We have some garlic here. This is already minced, so you know, of course the fresh the better, but we're here. I'm gonna use liquid aminos. You guys can use coconut amino, you guys can use soy sauce, whatever you're choosing. You're gonna need something to dip the egg rolls in, obviously, so we really like this sweet chili sauce here by this brand. Can y'all see that? Come on, camera, because they gonna want to buy it. There we go. And then we have this teriyaki sauce. This is my favorite teriyaki sauce from the store. So yeah, or you could always make your own sauce. A lot of times I make my own sauces, but I don't feel like doing that today. You're gonna need some cornstarch. You guys could use agua faba for substitute of this, you know, but you're gonna need this and some water to close those egg rolls. And then obviously you need your egg roll wrappers. I'm gonna use these. No, everything don't have egg in it, okay? It's just because they call it egg roll wrappers because of the, like, you wrap it with egg. You don't have to, but you know. And then lastly, we're gonna need a sauce to put in here. So this is what I'm going to use. I really wish the camera would show up better. There we go. So this is an oyster sauce my mom used to use, so I'm actually gonna use this while I'm cooking down the ingredients, but you guys can substitute it for any of these two options. So this is a vegan fish soy-free sauce. So this is like fish sauce. It's almost the same thing as that. It's just more runny. Like that one's way more thicker, but if you want something of the same consistency, you guys can go with this. You guys are really gonna like this. I love this stuff. I love having it in my house. I make a lot of my Asian sauces with this as a base, so this is kind of like a must-have staple in my house. I really like this stuff. So it's an option. I might end up using some of this too with the other stuff just to have some extra flavor and seasoning, who knows. But since everything's chopped up, now I'm gonna prep my station because we're gonna start cooking down the ingredients a little bit, building some flavors. If you guys don't have regular ginger, you guys can use powdered ginger. Of course it's not gonna be the same, but it's something, you know, simple and close to it. You guys can also use garlic powder. Again, same thing. I am gonna use a little bit of onion powder and some 21 seasoning. Y'all know the deal, the 21 Salute seasoning by Trader Joe's, and that's maybe a little bit of salt. No, I'm not gonna use salt because I'm gonna use a soy sauce. So yeah, it's really simple. There's barely anything, so we're just gonna get right into it. I don't know why, but I always forget to mention you guys are gonna need oil. I'm gonna use just some grapeseed oil I got from Sam's Club. Y'all can see the brand there. So you just put some oil in, okay, let it heat up, and then we're gonna throw in the garlic and ginger and green onion. Got me. Adding in about 2 tablespoons of garlic. That was just a whole stalk of green onion, and it was just a small piece of ginger that I chopped up into small pieces. Okay, y'all, so remember how I teach y'all cooking and, you know, the bases? Now this is your base to every Asian flavor. You guys can literally create anything you want. All you need is ginger, garlic, and the scallion, the green onion, okay? Whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw in the cabbage. Because we really want this to start cooking down. Give it a nice stir. And I'm going to throw in the carrots. Once again, stir that in. You should have enough oil to coat everything, so it shouldn't be a problem. You guys can use, like, I use about 3-4 tablespoons of oil, just because I know I'm gonna have to put everything in here. And lastly, I'm gonna add that bell pepper in right now. And we wanna just stir this up, let it mix together, and kind of just cook down just a tad. Okay, I'm gonna turn my fire down, and I'm gonna pour in that oyster sauce I talked about. Sorry, y'all, I'm recording on my phone too, so we got good Instagram footage going on. So I'm just gonna add about a tablespoon of this. You really don't have to use that much. It's about 2 tablespoons, and I'm gonna mix it in. Okay, now I'm gonna add in my bok choy, and we're gonna stir that in as well. Alright, so now we're gonna add in our soy sauce, and I'm gonna add in some of that vegetable stir fry I told you guys about. And then 2 tablespoons of that vegetable stir fry. I know it might look a little runny and watery, but don't worry, we're gonna make sure we get out all that extra water. Now I'm gonna add in my mung bean sprouts. Do you see? And we're just gonna stir that in. So this right here will make approximately about 7 to 10. Depending on how thick you make your egg rolls. That's why you really don't need a lot of ingredients. Egg rolls are very cost effective, and they're very like good for you, you know, depending on how you make them, of course. But I'm gonna let this stay on a low setting, let it cook out a little bit more, and we'll be ready to wrap them. I'm gonna strain this out. You don't need to keep this liquid. If you're gonna make a sauce, like your own sauce, then I highly would recommend you keep the liquid. But if not, then we're just gonna drain this out and get a pan ready to start frying. We're gonna shallow fry, okay? Okay, I'm gonna try and do this to where you guys can see it. So this is the actual egg roll wrappers right here. I'm just gonna do them in here because it's just easier that way. So obviously you take some filling, put it in the middle, some more filling, boom. That's about all you need. That's a little much even if I'm saying it, but you can make it work. Okay. So now you're gonna take your slurry. Now this is equal parts water, equal parts cornstarch. It's gonna look like this. This is what a slurry is. So you want this texture, almost like glue. That's why they say cornstarch is bad for you, baby. Okay. So we're gonna put the glue on the end. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it like this. Tuck in the ends. Roll the rest up out the way. And I'm literally gonna throw this right into the fryer right now. Right here in the pan. I may not have wrapped it as tight as I would like right there, so we'll do it on the next one. You may have some mistakes or whatever, but you know, it's gonna be okay. Just turn your fire down a little bit if you have a mistake. Let it cook out and then flip it over. Okay, I'm gonna do one more here on camera for you guys. You guys can add your slurry whenever you want, so if you want to put it in the beginning, you can. It's really like glue, like that's what it feels like. Oops. My counter is clean, so don't even play me. Okay. There we go. All right, we're gonna take the end, you know, fold it in. Boom. Pow. Bada bop boop. Bam. Okay, and into the fryer. Now you should be able to flip your other one. So I'm gonna fold the rest of these off camera because I feel like we get the point. It's just redundant. And we'll come back for a taste test. Okay, y'all, this is what it looks like and the final result. But you know we have to do the little good food montage for you. And then we will do a taste test here on camera so you know it ain't cap. All right, let's get into it. Alden are gonna do a taste test, okay? Come on, Alden. For the egg rolls. Here, I'll go this way because I kind of prefer teriyaki and you prefer...
It's all about the sweet sauce.
Yeah.
Go ahead, grab which one you want.
Go ahead.
Alright.
I'm gonna go for the bottom one actually.
That's what I was thinking of doing too.
You wanna be like me, so
It's a little hot. It's a little hot.
It should not be that hot that you're gonna die. It should be warm though. Let's see right here. That's freaking good.
It's hot.
Mmm.
Well, I'm gonna take this.
If you don't make this right now, that's probably the best egg rolls I've ever made in my life. And they're very simple, simplistic. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm finna go eat. I'll see y'all. Peace. Make sure y'all gonna make it. You hear Alden in the background, okay?